Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Perhaps it's nighttime where you are. Whatever the case, hey folks, it's Dr. Price here with Dr. Price Teaches. So I got something for you. So there come times when I'm teaching and I'm a wordy person. I know that when I explain something, my students will get confused, which is why after my explanations, I always ask, okay, is there any lingering fog? Any fog of confusion? Any questions? Um, Usually no one says anything. Every now and then, a brave soul raises his or her hand and asks for some clarification. If it's a very convoluted explanation, the whole class will throw me some questions, which is fantastic. Got to get an engagement, digital and physical engagement. And and so occasionally I find it necessary, especially when I work one-on-one with students, to come at things from a different angle. Sometimes students need that explanation of some concept or some practice from a different way, using a different metaphor, using something that they can better relate to, better connect to. Most recently, yesterday afternoon, I was speaking with a student one-on-one and trying to get her to understand the way a certain type of essay was going to be and what you have to do in that type of essay. And she just wasn't getting it. She wasn't getting it the whole year. And so it wasn't until I connected to an example that she had experienced that she was then able to see how this essay, this specific type, was going to flow. And so it's very similar to an experience that I had. So some of you know that I'm learning how to tap dance. 3-4 years in the making so far. And I frequent tap dance festivals. And the last video showed that I am in the beginner's class, and the rest of the folks in the beginner's class are little 8-9-year-olds who can dance circles around me. A little bit embarrassed on my part, but I can beat them in a race. I'm sure I can outrun them with these long legs, so there's that. But whatever the case, I always seem to be behind. I always seem to lack that structure or that foundation that they've been working on for years. So at a recent tap festival, I asked one of the dancers, one of the teachers, to show me how to do something that I've been struggling with. And the whole class was focused on that particular piece. It had a core component to it, and I could not get that step right. So I felt compelled to talk to this person just so I can get an understanding of how to do that particular step. And so what he did, he walked me through it. Luckily, I kept my shoes on because I wanted to be able to figure it out. And so he walked me through it. And that first time, I could not get it. I could not get my body or my feet to work the way they were supposed to work. And then he said, okay, because this step involved a turn. He says, okay, let's take the turn out and let's just practice it with our feet in place. Okay, so just do this. Do. Okay, that's what I did. Do. It took me a while to get it down, but so he said to me, okay, so this is exactly what you're going to be doing for this step. All you're going to be doing is now spinning it around. So I tried. Okay. So he said, stop doing that, because it's horrible. So he says, if you're going to do it, you have to already start the spin in that first move. Okay? Otherwise, you're not going to make it. Otherwise, you're going to be off balance. So you have to start moving. You got to be ready. So after having this basic, just getting the steps right, getting my feet right, then I tried what he was saying. And we did it slow. So I was starting off, do, 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 do. Hey, I got it. Do it again. Okay. All right. Let's sing. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, 2 in a row. Let's try it again. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, let's see if you can clean that step up though. It's a little sloppy. Woo! Oh! Oh! Wait! Did you hear that? I was so proud of myself once I got that down. And the same thing happens in the classroom, right? Once those students actually get it, once they finally connect with that particular explanation or that particular angle for the explanation, that particular physical representation, maybe you put up a model, maybe you have some kind of tangible, maybe you have some kind of relevance that you bring in for this particular student. Whatever the case, it works. And the students are able to reflect on that and remember the struggle and then remember how to properly do that, whatever it is. So every time I practice that step, my mind always goes back to that tap festival when I was working one-on-one with that teacher. And I remember his words. I remember that moment. So let's work on building moments with these students as we are moving together, moving and grooving, one step at a time, trying to push them towards excellence. Okay? One step at a time, push ourselves towards excellence, push them towards excellence, and who knows where we'll end up. If you liked this video, go ahead and like it, please. Please, just click the button to like. Give me a little thumbs up. Give me a little heart. Feel free to follow me on Instagram at Dr. Price Teaches. Dr. Price Teaches. And I am also on YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am in a lot of places. See if you can find me. It won't be hard to find, okay? Take care, folks. One step at a time.